YouTubers? This is your boy Amari Points here, bringing you the latest movie review. Today I'm doing my newest movie review on Dune Part 2. So yes, this picks up right after where the first Dune left off with Paul Atreides. Trying to survive the sandy-like planet, along with Shani, played by Zendaya, Sturgill, played by Javier Bardem, and Lady Atreides, played by Rebecca Ferguson. And yes, Paul is trying to do everything he can to survive, and he's having more and more visions of the future that haven't been, exactly coming, that have been predicting the future in any possible way they can. Not in any possible way they can, of course not. Sorry, my mind is just all over the place. But all in all, his visions are getting stronger, and they're making the future more clear. But he's doing all he can to survive on this sandy planet, along with his mother. But the people who killed his father, played by Dave Bautista and Austin, I can't remember his last name. Yeah, so yes, guys, I honestly have to say this. I loved this movie. It was so good and worth watching. I have to say. But what really shocked me is Christopher Walken as the Emperor. I am so sorry if I'm looking away from my phone. I apologize for that. Austin Butler is playing one of the villains as well. Sorry if I'm looking away from my phone. My mind is just all kerbobbled today. I apologize. But yes, I gotta say, I love this movie. It was fun, exciting, and epic. And all I can say is that it got me hyped up for possibly Dune 3, Dune Messiah. After seeing the first movie, of course, it was really good. And I'm looking forward to seeing the third movie after seeing Dune Part 2. It was so fun and made me want more. And I gotta say this. Definitely go see this if you saw the first movie and everything. You will be astounded by how great the story is and how great the effects are as well. Let's start off with the positives and negatives. First off are the positives. The cast themselves. Timothy Chalamet who plays Paul. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his last name right. He really didn't start out as like one of my favorite characters from the first Dune movie, but after seeing this sequel, it is so good to see him step up. And be the person he is meant to be. He's definitely seeking out revenge on the people who killed his father. And Timothy Chalamet, if you watch this, great job, man. I really loved your acting in this. You really stepped up your game in this one. I can't wait to see you in a possible Dune Part 3. You definitely are improving every single day. I'm looking forward to seeing what the future holds for you in the acting world. And Shani, played by Zendaya, she was really good too. And everyone else, along with the rest of the cast. Florence Pugh, we've seen her play Yelena in Black Widow and in Hawkeye. And we've seen her play Goldilocks in Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Now we're seeing her play the Empress's daughter. She really is making a name for herself, and I love that. She is a talented young lady. A very talented young lady. I'm looking forward to seeing her possibly in the third Dune movie. I mean, and she is really talented. I'm looking forward to seeing what else she gonna do along with Zendaya and Timothy and Dave Bautista. We have a full all-star cast that I cannot mention. It's a lot of people, guys. It's definitely a lot of people that I can't not really mention. That the list is so long, like I can't mention. I can't mention them. But all in all, the cast themselves, they were great. They were great for sure. Another positive is Sturgill, played by Javier Bardem. He really brings the humor into Dune Part 2. He really does. Javier, you watched this. Great job too, man. I loved your performance. You really are you really are a phenomenal actor as well, along with Timothy. And I can say this. He re- Sturgill really brought the humor to the movie. Some of it was kind of like not necessary, but some of it was still good. Don't get me wrong. His humor in this movie was definitely perfect. I loved it. I couldn't honestly. I could say this: you will not be disappointed. You will not be disappointed with the humor Javier brings in the movie. I can say that much. I was really not disappointed with this. I was so not. I loved it. It was really fun humor. Another positive is the story itself. Again, this story picks up where the first Doom movie left off, and I can say this. I can say this. It was really good to see the story pick up where it last left off. It was fun, interesting, and appealing. I was blown away. My mind is seriously blown with how they really put their time into the story. The director Dennis Villeneuve, I forgot. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but the director Dennis, he really definitely put his heart and soul into this movie, and he made sure that it was really appealing for all of the fans that loved the first Doom movie. I honestly was inspired. I definitely was inspired. And another positive is the visual effects and CGI. They were spot on. They really made sure to have this movie perfect, especially with these special effects. I wasn't disappointed at all with those either. It was fun. It was enjoyable. It felt like I was right there on the planet. My mind was blown in everything. And that's it for my positives. On to the negatives. The one negative I have is that, like, sorry, the way they switch the characters and how long they have screen time for. They usually switch for 30 minutes to like the next character, and boom, right back to Sandy Planet. I think that could have been better if they just had given more characters a little bit of screen time instead of less than 30 minutes. I mean, I get it. They want to focus on Paul and 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 the people who live on the planet, but it's Dune is basically about everyone in this movie. You can't just give them like 30 minutes of screen time. I think if they put it a little bit more time and given all the characters more screen time, that would have been perfect. I am not wrong, and I know a lot of people who've seen the movie themselves will agree with me on this. Trust me, I honestly wish they had more screen time instead of 30 minutes of screen time. That ain't enough, in my opinion. I wanted the characters to have more screen time, but possibly in the third movie they'll do that. They'll do that and give more of the characters more screen time. I definitely believe they should have done that, in my opinion. I know there are some people who will probably disagree with me. I can respect that, but still, I think they should have gave them more screen time without a doubt. That's it from the positives and negatives. On to my rant. Dune Part 2 is everything I hoped it would be. Everyone really brought their A game in this movie. Sorry, I just finished eating dinner. Forgive me. Yeah, everyone brought their A game with each of their performance. Josh Brolin, Timothy Chalamet, Zendaya, Javier, Dave Bautista, all of them. They really made sure to bring their characters to life, including the new character slash new villain, Austin Butler. He was playing this psychotic, crazy villain that legit honestly scared the crap out of me at times on some parts of the movie. But he was still a really convincing villain. I'm not going to lie about that. Austin Butler legit is a convincing villain for sure. And again, everyone else in the movie did a great job. This all-star cast was perfect. I couldn't believe how great and convincing they all were, especially Timothy. He's really come a long way since the first Dune movie. And he is more of a convincing actor in this one. I loved him in this, along with Zendaya as Johnny and Javier as Sturgill. Everyone honestly was legit mind blowing. And the rest of the cast, give them props. They really made sure to bring their A game with this one. For sure they did. I can say this. I am ready to see Dune 3, Dune Messiah. I honestly think they were dropping hints in some of the movie, and who knows, we might get it. And if they do, I can't wait for it. And Christopher Walken as the Emperor, he did a great job too. I honestly have to say this. He is really convincing and very a talented actor. This guy's a legend. But all in all, the rest of the movie itself, it was great. If you're a fan of Dune, definitely go see this. You are going to have your mind blown in your theaters. I saw it in IMAX. I honestly was shocked. There were some moments that scared me and were pretty epic as well. My seat was shaking and all that when the movie was progressing. I could feel the effects. I could feel like I was a part of the movie in a way, but it was still fun and exciting and pretty epic to watch. I can say that. I can definitely say that. Go see this movie for sure. Go see it, have a fun time with it, and prepare yourself for Dune Messiah if we get it. I definitely know that if the director makes a Dune Messiah, it's gonna be really good and action packed, like Dune Part 2 was. It's definitely gonna be mind blowing. But Dune Part 2 was for sure epic. I could not look away from the screen even for a minute. I am so ready for them to make the third movie, so that way we can check it out and have a pretty fun time with it, and honestly see how the story of Paul and the rest of his family is gonna go. And that's it for my rant. On to the rating. I give Dune Part 2 a solid A plus. I hope everybody can see it. It's a solid A plus. A plus. Because the story was really convincing, the acting was perfect. You could tell that they gave their all in this. And I love how the story is progressing as well. Again, some parts of the movie where it transitioned to other characters that only had 30 minutes, I think that was kind of bland. They need to give more characters some screen time. Work on that in the third movie, please, people. I would really love that to happen. Come on, please make it happen. I would love that. Please, that would be great. But the rest of the cast, they really gave their best performances in this movie. Everyone, everyone who I listed really gave it their all. I loved them for making sure Dune Part 2 was really epic. Warner Brothers did a good job making sure this movie was going to be perfect for the fans who saw the first one. They made sure that everybody was going to live up to their roles. And I can't wait to see Dune Messiah if we do get one. I'm ready for that. I'm for sure ready. Definitely go see this movie, guys, if you're a fan of Dune. You are going to be mind blown by how this movie turns legit out. I I was blown away. I honestly can't tell you what happens at the ending, though. All I can say is this: it ends in a cliffhanger, like most movies do, and I wish it didn't. I really, I really hate that it ended in the cliffhanger, but it's setting up for the third Dune movie, and I'm ready to see that happen. I'm legit ready. And that's it for my movie review, guys. Don't forget to like, comment down below on what you guys thought of Dune Part 2, and subscribe because my goal for this channel is to reach up to 500 subscribers. Please help me reach that goal. It would mean so much to me. And share with everyone you know. Press the little notification bell at the bottom of my video to get notified when my next movie review is going to be. I will see you guys soon. Take care and God bless. Peace.